Hello friends, happy Monday. No, today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I thought I was going to get that right today. Okay, tonight we're going to do our part 2 of the Mother's Day box. So the Mother's Day box comes with free shipping, a tier tray set, a door hanger, and the attachment for the door hanger. So you're going to get the farm truck hanger. This set we already painted, so this goes in the back, like the back of the truck bed. This is like the tailgate part, and then here is the license plate portion. So that's all this goes together to make the door hanger. But this door hanger is interchangeable with a ton of other pieces on my website. And then the other part is this tier tray set that we're going to paint live together tonight. So I'm going to tip you guys down and we'll go ahead and get started. This comes with the easel set, and then also, I don't even know what you call these. I just call it like a stand set. Probably not using the correct terminology, but it doesn't really matter what you want to call it. And I didn't paint the truck live this time with it because I've painted the truck live a bazillion times. So if you guys want to see the truck painted live, you can go onto my YouTube and watch that over there. All right, but I was going to kind of coordinate the colors. So I don't know exactly what colors I used, but let me try. I think I used this pink. And probably this gray. Might have used the actual white. And then a dark green, which is this one. So I'll try to use the same colors, and then I might need to add some other colors as well. Oops, I didn't get my little palette yet. I knew I was missing something. All right, so we've got the little banner that says Mom. This is all flipped around. I like to kind of lay my pieces out before I paint them just to see. And then there's one little flower piece. Hi, Pam. Then there's this cute little house piece that says, "Thank you for being my heart's first home." And then we also have Best Mom Ever with the same matching little flower. I'm not sure why they only give us one flower because that doesn't really match with the mom. So honestly, I'm just going to get rid of this piece. It ain't going to be part of mine. I'm going to do just the mom banner in the background here, like so. All right. So I think I'm going to do white on my background of mom, and then I'm going to do the pink color around on the actual letters and around the cute little heart frame. This will be white background, pink, do our cute little flower. It's probably gonna be a whole bunch. I'm gonna do this in light gray just to kind of pull the colors in with it. And a cute little pink heart. And then probably on this one will either be gray background or white again, and then pink lettering, and then our cute little flowers. So it's gonna be pretty basic colors, but it'll turn out cute. I think the other one turned out cute. So this is what we're kind of going for, is this kind of look to make it a little bit matchy. You don't have to match yours though to that set if you don't want to. I'm gonna remove my letters and my frames. These are gonna be pink. I'm gonna set those over here. This is gonna be pink. Got my little flower. This is gonna be pink. All these are gonna be pink. I'm just trying to separate what colors I'm painting what. I think I'm gonna do both of those in gray. Flower's gonna be multicolored, so these are all gonna be white backgrounds. So that's what I'm gonna start with. Hi, Samantha. I'm gonna use my brush today, I think. I'm starting out with it at least. I don't always. Sometimes I use the sponges. Actually, a lot of times I use the sponges. But sometimes I feel like when you have a bigger background, the paintbrush just goes quicker. I wasn't gonna paint this live because tier trays aren't really my thing. I used to love them, but I don't decorate with them anymore, so. But I had requests to paint this live. So here I am painting it live for you guys. this kit is still available. What's today's date? I will have this available through this weekend. After that, I'm going to take it off the website just because I want to make sure that there's time for me to get it cut, shipped to you, delivered, and then the intention of this is probably for you to hand paint it and give it to Mom. I don't think Mom wants to hand paint her own of this. So make sure you got time to do that before Mother's Day. So I'll keep this on sale through Friday. Well, let's do it through Saturday night, so through the 20th. There we go. Just kind of clean up my edges again there. Set that off to the side to dry, and then I'm gonna go do the same thing on all of these pieces. Which maybe I'll switch to the sponge just because the edges are a little bit different. We'll see. See how it works. I just feel like it's harder to get a clean edge when the edges are not straight with a brush. Let's see. I think it's gonna be all right. We do have the top to go over top of it still too, so I think that even though it's not perfect, the edges aren't super crisp, they'll be fine. Hi, Michelle. Now, if I were really gonna use this as decor, I would make the banner part super cute. So this would be done in like a beaded, kind of like a beaded garland around it to hang it from. You could use some ribbon to dress it up even more, make it super cute. Again, I'm not actually going to display this. This is just being painted for you guys as a sample or example. But if I were going to paint it, that's probably what I would do. So I'm going to use some gray, and I'm going to do the backgrounds of these two pieces, and then we'll start putting together the rest of the stuff. So anybody that's in the Home Sweet Home Workshop, we sold that, what, last month, I believe it was on sale. That class starts Sunday night at 6 p.m. So we'll be painting that. We're doing that workshop next week, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So there are still some people that didn't accept the invite to the group or haven't joined that private group. So if you purchased that kit and you're not in the group yet, send me a message so I can make sure that you get into the group, because it is happening in our private group, not on this page. You guys purchase private access. And then, let's see here. The following weekend will be our April Paint Club live in our Paint Club group. So if you're not part of that, you should give us a chance and join us over there. It's $30 a month. You get a surprise kit every month. You get an exclusive discount code for 20% off all website purchases anytime, as long as you're an active member. And we paint live together in that private group. Once a month, we do our kit live together. We're on the replay if you can't make the live. But that's a really fun group, and we always have super cool projects over there. But you get more private access to me then, because it's more of like it's a small group, you know. We don't have a huge, it's not like, I think on the page here we got like 5,000 people, close to 4,500, something like that. But in the group it's much smaller, so I definitely see your questions and comments, and we get to interact with each other. All right, so that background done in gray, and I'm just going to set that off to the side to dry somewhere. There we go. Now I am going to switch to a sponge because I'm going to be working on the smaller pieces. Oh, I didn't get my pink out yet. I am 99% sure this is the pink that I used. Hopefully it is. If it's not, it'll match close enough anyways. It'll be fine, but is it? Let's see. This might not be the pink I used. I'm gonna finish one coat of it since I got it on here, but I'm starting to think that it was this other pink. It was more of like a coral color. Let me put a little bit of this on my plate and see. I think it is. Ugh, got it everywhere. I'm afraid to put it on here and have it be wrong. No, I think that's it. I mean, you can just wait for your paint to dry and go over it again and then it would be fine, but, or you can always sand it down. There's tons of different ways you can go back over it if you did put the wrong color on, but I think this is actually what I used on that other kit. I just try to do things much quicker on lives with you guys than I would if I was painting it on my own, just because nobody has time to sit around and watch somebody paint all day. So I try to be super quick. All right, so that, I believe it's the same color. All right, we're gonna set that off to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and do Mom. In the same color. I'm gonna try to just do the M's in the color, because I'm gonna try to do the flower to match the other flower on this piece. So we'll paint that different colors in a minute. M-O-M. If I was doing like an ombre, I'd probably tape these down to give them, to make them nice and stable, to make the color pattern match on all parts of it, but I'm not doing an ombre color, so I'm not gonna tape it down. I don't like to do that usually. Sometimes if they're really small, or like I said, if I'm doing ombre, I will do that, but that's an option. Just like roll your tape and tape them down to the surface. Hello, hello. Just took a walk with Buddy and forgot to bring my water down here. I'm thirsty. All right, we got our cute little heart here. This I'm gonna show you a sample because, an example, because I've got smaller ones. So this is what I would do. I like to use frog tape. It's sticky, but not too sticky that it ruins your letters. And I just kind of go like so, put it flat here, and then I just tape my letters down like so. And there's not really enough tape. There is if I push them together. I don't need the space, right? I know what it says, so there's room. Make it work like so. And then it just holds them there. So then your fingers don't get all messy, because I do get very messy when I paint. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna try to do a second coat on everything really quickly. Oops, I didn't do the frames yet. That's all right. We'll still run through this quickly. Second coat's not really needed, especially because I'm using chalk paint now instead of acrylic paints. It covers pretty good. But I feel like some of the edges, you could still see the burn marks from the laser, so I'm just going back over these again. you guys have a good Tuesday. Keep thinking it's Monday, but it's definitely not Monday, it's Tuesday. My new baby ducks are coming tomorrow. Hi, Sheila. So we have all new, well, we don't have all new. We have 5 chickens from last year, and then we got 8 new ones this year, but one of them got crushed by our turkey. So I got rid of our turkey. We no longer have any turkeys, but we have 4 ducks already. We've got 3 baby ducks coming probably tomorrow. They're coming from Tennessee, so they'll probably be here tomorrow, either that or Thursday. So anyways, we'll have 7 total ducks, and then we've got, I don't know, like 17 chickens or something. No, not that many. 5 plus 7 is 12 chickens. And we used to have the turkeys, but Fletcher died, and Willow killed one of the baby chickens, so we got rid of her. Can't have her killing my babies. She was supposed to be their protector. Alright, so this is just the first coat on these ones. I still am questioning if this is the right color. I think as it's drying, though, it does look more, looks pretty close to the other one. Alright, so we got that first coat on these. I'm gonna let that sit for just a second. You guys, I finally got glue. Finally got glue. So, just got here yesterday, I believe. I've been saying I was gonna order it for a long time. I forget if I gotta cut the tip of this or not. I think I do. I feel like there's nothing coming through there. Let's see if that works. Why is this container different? Hold on, guys. So I have like a lid on here or something? Why is this not coming out? It's not the same container as it was previously. We gotta cut it down lower. There we go. I think that it was supposed to be cut and it didn't have the line on it that it used to. I think there used to be a line on it. Hello, Jennifer. Oh goodness, this E, I believe, is upside down. Maybe not. Wow, new glue is just, it's pouring out of here so fast. I'm used to working with the glue that was almost empty. So there's more glue on here than I would normally do, but it's just because the glue's coming out super quick because it's brand new. So you gotta like barely squeeze it. So I'm just gluing down what I can to get some pieces out of the way to give us some more space to work on our other pieces and finish the project. I think I'm gonna put some polka dots on these letters like I did on the other piece in the box. Not all of the letters, there's too many letters to do the whole thing, but we will see. All right, so best mom ever, but we're not done with our mom sign, so we're gonna put that off to the side a minute. And then, let's see, I can put this mother piece on here. And it's got the etching, so you can line it right up where it needs to go. And as long as you leave it laying flat to dry, should be good. There's a little flower that's gonna go on here, but we haven't finished that yet either, so we're gonna set that off to the side. This piece just has the heart. And then what I would do is go through this with a marker and kind of cover the thank you for being my heart's first home. Okay, these we never did our second coat, so let's do our second coat on these. One more, and then we just have our flowers to paint and do our details, get everything glued together, and then I'll show you the whole set together. Like I said, I didn't repaint the door hanger itself because I've painted that a bunch of times, so I'll show you on this box truck that I have sitting here, and then I'll also show you guys the other attachment that is available on the website. So there's this kit that's available for Mother's Day. I'm definitely putting too much glue on here. And then there's also just a single attachment. Doobie doobie doo, there we go. Just want to line that up. Make sure when you put it together, you put it together right. There's the little holes at the top to hang your banner from. So make sure you don't put those upside down, that you line them up with the holes on the backer. Just gonna put some dots on here to glue this piece on here. And I'm gonna try to make it straight, as straight as I can. Hi, Andrea. Again, just a couple little dots of glue on this. And the hearts go in a certain direction, so make sure you've got your hearts lined up in the correct direction, how they'll hang. I mean, you can have them upside down if you don't mind. But once you glue these pieces down, they're not coming back up. Okay, set those over here to dry. And then we've got our cute little flowers. So we got our flower here on the mom sign and then an additional flower. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh goodness, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and paint them white to start. And I'm going to paint one little petal at a time so that the paint kind of is in the direction, you know, it's kind of circular. I don't want to paint it straight across, it just gives it more, I don't know, I lost my words. Makes it more realistic, flows better. And got some white on my M over there, darn it. Didn't mean to do that. But that's okay, you can cover it up. And I'm just putting white on here first just to kind of give it a base to make the colors pop a little bit better. I'm gonna do the same thing on this little one here. And I'm going to use different colors than I have used on the other pieces. And I'm just filling my middle, and I'm kind of messy about that part. All right, let's see what other colors do I have. So I've got the pink that I've already used. Do I have, I don't think I have like a purple in this. There's a red. I don't know. I was wanting to do like a purple. So I guess we'll stick with, we'll go with this other pink color that we were gonna use. It's already on my plate anyways. This is gonna be slightly different, but it's pretty close still. It's pretty similar. It's a little bit lighter. I'm starting to feel like I should have used my sponge, but that would be hard to do next to the M's. Maybe I should have just done a sponge over the whole thing first. I don't know. I guess this piece could be kind of tough. And I just painted around it. I'm gonna definitely do another coat on that. I don't like the way it looks yet. Doing the same one to match. Okay. And I'm gonna hit this with the dryer because we're almost to the end. This way we don't have to sit here and, oops, why is it not working? Did my cats unplug me from the wall or something? Nope, the thing was stripped. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my old gold. This is acrylic paint. That's gonna be my center on these, but I'm gonna go ahead and do another coat of this pink first. And I'll do that as the center color of my flowers. I feel like the second coat of this really does make it look better. So definitely glad I decided to do that. So for all of you that are just hopping on, who have not been here, you're watching on the replay, this kit is available on the website right now. You get the door hanger backer. You get this insert or attachment, whatever you want to call it, which then it does make it interchangeable. There, your mom could change it out to a different kit later on, or a different attachment later on. And you get the, hold on. You get this tier tray. Did I say that backwards? You get the attachment, plus you get the backer. Little tiny bit of this yellow, gold yellow, whatever you want to call it. I think it's King's Gold, or I don't think they make King's Gold anymore. Whatever the replacement was for King's Gold. This one is a apple barrel color. So now I'm just going to fill in the center of the flower with the gold. And maybe do a second coat on that too. We'll see in a second. I think probably a second coat. This is acrylic again, so the acrylic takes more coats, I feel, to cover the way I want it to than the chalk paint does, which is why I switched. But there's a ton of colors available in acrylic, so there's pros and cons to both. All right, let's see. So instead of doing this entire thing in polka dots, because I said I wanted to do some polka dots to match this other part of the kit, I'm going to do just the M's in polka dots. So I'm going to use the back of my brush. And I'm just going to go through and make my dots. And I dip my brush every couple of dots to make them stay round, because when I don't, they start to turn oval and like flat and they don't look good. So 2 or 3 dots and then I re-dip it. Look how cute that is. I'm gonna do the same on this M. I'll start. Sometimes I just start in a different spot too to kind of vary my dots so that they're not too matchy. And always have some of them hanging off the edge. Makes it look more dimensional and real. If they start to get kind of like flat and not rounded, then I just go back over the dot again. And I'll do one more right Ended up a little bit bigger than I wanted it to, but look how cute that is. All right, so this little flower goes on here. I almost feel like they should have made, the set should have come with a bigger flower for on here, but not the, I guess this one's too big. I'm just gonna stick that wherever it lands pretty much. I'm gonna let it sit here and dry. I'm gonna let that sit on that one. I'm gonna be very careful. Actually, I'm gonna blow dry it. I'm gonna dry this with the heat down here. Just because I don't want to smear those dots. I want them to stay nice and round. Glue on this. And again, I only use that when I'm live. I don't use it when I'm actually crafting because I just let my glue take its time to dry, but just doing it to speed up the process for you guys. Go ahead and set that down there. All right, so we've got it all put together now. This is our sign. I've got the mother, thank you, best mom, and then our banner. But we're gonna go ahead and do a few more things to it. Do you know what I did not do when I ordered my glue? I did not order my Sharpies. I don't have any of the skinny Sharpies left. So I need to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this. Did that get crooked? Might be all right. If I had my skinny ones, I'd kind of outline it, but I don't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of trace right in between the letters. Or the etching, I mean, not the letters. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments, do you guys still like the live videos, or do you prefer if I did, hey Tamara, do you prefer if I did just more reels of me painting them? So like the highlights, let me know. I know it's just now starting to get to be nice weather, but I feel like the lives, like the algorithm has changed and there's not as many views on these as there used to be. And lives do take more effort than a reel does. So let me know if you'd rather me just do the reels. I can post those for you guys too. I don't love my handwriting, even with me following this etching. I just don't love it. Getting there, just one more row. Just feel like if I do the reels and you guys don't see the whole thing, but maybe reels will be good for a while instead of lives, and then I always share my finished photos. Maybe that would help people to finish theirs. I know people do ask for. So there's that piece finished. We've got best mom ever. Our dots should be dry. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna outline some of this. Not all of it, not every single piece, whoops. Maybe every single piece, because of the way that went on there. I just try to do it very gently around the edges, just so it comes up a little bit. And then mainly I did it around, see how I made that pop? I did do it around that, and I'm gonna do it around my center part. but I'm not gonna do the entire center part. I like to leave little spaces not connected. And then I just went through and kind of did little dots there. So this piece is finished now. I think that one turned out really good. Oh, we still got this one. I forgot about this piece. I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of go around the edges of the flower just to make them look the same. Oh, that glue's not completely dry. It shifted on me a little bit. Definitely go around my middle. And then I'll just do some dots around there. So there's that piece. Thank you. And then we have our banner. So this you would just string, it's got the little holes. You would just put some string through. I would put some beads, maybe like a bead in between each letter and 2 or 3 on the ends. You could put some cute little ribbon if you want to make that cute banner. So mom, oops, mom, best mom ever. This one I probably would use this piece on, and I never know how to do these, so I think they just kind of clip in here together like this. Well, they do, but it's trying to get them to actually do what they're supposed to. Whoops, I put it in upside down after all of that. I guess it probably wouldn't matter, but anyways, it makes a stand kind of like this, and then I would glue this to the back here to make this piece stand up. And then mother is bigger, so I would probably use that on here, and these just slide together like that. I don't ever even paint mine. It's just gonna stay behind it, so I don't paint it, but it would sit on there like that. Same thing with this. You could either use, well, can you? Yeah, you could use the easel for that too if you wanted to, or you could use this piece. Either way, it doesn't matter. And one of them could just lean up against part of your kit as well. I am gonna do a little bit of outline around this heart. I just feel like it kind of looked unfinished like that. And I'm not quite done. I'm gonna do a few more things that I've decided, but I'm gonna put some polka dots on that heart. So I'm gonna go back over here to my brush and do my dots. Ugh, it's starting to not be round dots. Let me clean that off. Starting to look more like little ovals instead of dots. And so I feel like it ruined my piece, but it's all right. They're not perfect, but it still brings it together with the mom. So I think that makes that look more finished. I do the same thing on my roof. Kind of do the edge here with a marker. Oh no. Got a little carried away there. So I'm making it a little bit darker than I was going to. A little bit thicker. I was going to keep it skinnier, but that's all right. Just changed it a little bit. I just feel like that makes it look so much more finished. But I believe that that is going to be it. So we got this piece, our mom banner, this piece. So you'll get all of this. This is all the tiered tray set. If you wanted to, you could go through and like polka dot all of this. I think that's too much. I'm gonna go through and distress this piece though. I'm gonna bring some more gray into it. I'm not quite finished, friends. I lied to you. One more thing. So just gonna get out my chippy brush, dip it into my gray, offload a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna come in, especially on my edges, and just distress it. Dip it again, offload it again. I'm just going to kind of drag some of that throughout the white background. And you can't probably see it too good unless you're up close, but it just brings it all together, I think. I never wash these. I just throw it back in here dry, let it dry. All right, so let me show you guys. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me get all my garbage out of the way. And then I can show you guys better. Put my pile of brushes away. Okay, I think I got everything out of the way now. Put this in my drawer so my cats can't get into the wet paint. And then I just gotta put my paints away. I'm almost ready to show you guys everything. Okay, so in the Mother's Day box, this is everything you will get. This is not painted, this is a blank one, but you'll get the farmhouse truck hanger, so it has the holes there all ready to hang. You'll get the tier tray that we just painted, which also comes with this little piece and the easel. It also comes with another flower, but I didn't do that. I didn't paint it. I thought it was kind of awkward. And then it comes with this truck attachment. So this actually goes on the truck. So this one says Best Mom Ever, and it's got a little spot there where you can put a picture of your mom. The license plate says family, and the back of the truck bed says heart of the family. So you see, I made it all goes together, okay? The other thing, so this is $75, sorry, on the website. It's a box, comes with free shipping, and you get all that. The other Mother's Day thing that I have on the website is just another attachment, sold singly. It's $15, and this is the attachment. We painted this one live the other night. So you get the cute little teapot, interchangeable. You get the mothers, whatever it says, I can't read it. Mothers are like flowers. Each one beautiful and unique. And then you got a cute little tulip license plate. This is our box, our truck box, and you can kind of put like little flowers in here, or you can put tier tray items in here. But this is separate. This is $15. The box itself is separate from that, but the attachment for the Mother's Day is $15. The set over here that comes with everything, that is $75. Let me see if I can kind of put, so if you wanted to, then I don't think this coordinates, but you could get the box truck if you wanted to. You could sit some of your pieces in there as well. So how cute is that? All right, guys, that is all I have for you tonight. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. If you are part of the Home Sweet Home Workshop, get a hold of me if you're not in that group, because we start our lives Sunday at 6 p.m. And the box will be available, the Mother's Day box will be available until Saturday the 20th at midnight. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Bye, everybody.